So we're here back at Clay Pigeon. I've got 4 engines to run in today, so let's crack on. So for anyone who doesn't know what running an engine in is, when an engine has been rebuilt, it needs a bedding in period. This is mostly so that the piston ring can seat with the cylinder bore itself. This is a process that has to be done over several laps, over several minutes of running, starting off very slowly, initially on your out lap. For me, I only go to 10,000 RPM, then every few laps just increase that maximum RPM a little bit until you reach your maximum RPM that you would normally run to. So we've now completed this session of running in on this engine. We're doing 2 sessions on each engine and then we move on to the next one. One engine running, we're just switching the other engine now. I'm just getting some fuel ready and then we'll go back out and run another engine in. It's going to be a day of running in. So now we're going to do exactly the same process on this engine. We're going to start off really slow. I'm going to do 10,000 RPM maximum for the first 2 laps. Then I'm going to move up to 12,000 RPM, then 13,000 RPM, then 14, then 15,000 RPM. Then in the following session, I'll start off again at 15,000 RPM. Then go 16,000, 17,000, up to 18,000, and that will complete the running in process for each engine. So as I said, we've got 4 engines to do today. This is our second, so let's crack on with it. So you see there, I was putting my hand over the airbox to choke the engine. This is to richen up the mixture, put more lubrication into the engine. Because remember, on these 2-stroke engines, the oil is mixed in with the fuel. So the more you put in, the more you're lubricating everything. The other thing you'll notice I'm doing a lot is turning my head to look around to make sure there's not a faster car coming up behind me. Like these going past now, I was fully aware they were there. I don't want to get in their way. They don't want me to be in their way. This is a general test day, so it's not fair if I'm just blocking people. So you can see here, we've picked up a lot more speed through the session now. We're still not at full speed, still choking early on the straights, but through the corners we're actually starting to push on. We're carrying quite a lot of corner speed still, we're just not at full speed down the straights. But it's still very important we keep an eye out on who is behind us, where they're going, but we're done in this session, time to move on to the next engine. So that's the second engine running. It's now time to swap this engine, put our third engine on, and let's run that in. So remember what I said earlier, I'm pretty well aware of who is behind me and what's going on. This is because I don't want to get in people's way, but there's something coming up that was quite a surprise to me. Keep watching. That's right, this Rotax Max has just hit me in the middle of the straight. Now I can't totally blame him for this. Look at this again from a different angle. So I didn't realise he was there, but I was going down the straight, I started to choke the engine, he didn't expect me to slow down on the straight, and we made contact. Neither of us actually had any damage from this, luckily, although I think he was a little bit sore, because as you saw when his kart landed, he got thrown about in the seat a bit. But as I say, luckily neither of us had any damage, and we carried on running in the engine. So we've finished running all 4 engines in now. We've put on the Maxxis tyres. I'm going to have another run, because if you've watched one of my previous videos, I'll put a link to that up the top right now. We really struggled when we tried these tyres in really cold conditions. It's a bit warmer here today, but it's still not hot. We're about 10 degrees of air temperature here, but we're going to try them out, see what they're like. As I say, my next race coming up is at Lid. I have to use these tyres, so I need to learn a little bit more about them. there's one thing that the cameras are not showing, and that is that it's actually started to rain. Initially, it's what I refer to as psychological rain. That's the sort of rain that the driver sees on the visor, but actually makes zero difference to the speed on track, because there's so little rain that none of it's really landing on the circuit and making any difference to the surface of the circuit. But it's starting to get heavier, so we're going to jump ahead here. I'm going to come in the pits here, and this was really good timing, because literally as I got to the weighbridge here, it started raining really heavily. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe. So that's us done for the day at Clay Pigeon. We've run 4 engines in today. We've done what we needed to. That last session I went out on Max's tyres to get a better feel for them. A lot better than last time I was here. But if I was going to rate the day, I'd probably give it an 8. It's been very successful. It's been quite cold again. We've achieved everything we wanted to, so yeah, I'll give it an 8. So Steve, out of 10, what would you score today?
10. Great day.
Why 10?
Well, nothing went wrong, nothing fell off, nothing was broken.
There you go, Steve gives it a 10. Catch you later.